Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I just saw the best cruise package add-on I've ever seen, ever. It was amazing. It was such a good deal. It was beyond belief. So of course it wasn't real. Okay, before I get on to that Royal Caribbean story, I got a couple quick news stories to cover with you. One is, if you're one of those people taking a Canadian cruise this year to Charlottetown, PEI, well, I got some interesting news for you. There is a artist there from British Columbia. He was in Prince Edward Island during the winter doing ice sculptures. Well, the representatives of the Charlottetown cruise port were so impressed with his work down there. His name is David Ducharme. And they asked him to build a sand sculpture at the cruise port terminal. So this will be inside the terminal when you arrive. It's going to be about 20 tons. And I think it's kind of cool. It's nothing that you're going to have to pay for or anything. It's just going to be there. It's a brand new sculpture being designed by a Canadian artist for a Canadian port that they just loved his ice sculpture work, which if you've ever seen some ice sculptures, some of those artists are amazing. I can't wait to see what this finished product is going to look like. I hope my cruise goes there this year. I don't remember my Canadian itinerary. I got to double check and see if we go to Charlottetown, because I would love to see this sculpture that he's creating right now. Good on him. Now, here's the thing, guys. Did you know that the Icon of the Seas is coming out in 2024, right? Everyone knows that. Everyone's excited. It's the brand new design. It's going to be the biggest ship in the world. It's got new entertainment on board. But did you also know there's almost the same size ship being built for Royal Caribbean coming out the same year? And it's the 6th Oasis class ship, the Utopia of the Seas. Most people have forgotten all about this ship. And if you've been on the Wonder, you probably know it's a pretty darn good ship. It's a pretty fun ship to be on. I like some of the changes they made on that ship. But there's no buzz about this ship. There's very little advertising coming out from Royal Caribbean. A lot of people are wondering if the ship is in trouble. Are they thinking on canceling it? Are they thinking on selling it? What's going on? No, nothing like that whatsoever. The reason you don't hear a lot about it right now is because the Icon class is coming out first. So they want to create as much buzz for their brand new ship. And they've been pretty successful, considering in the first 24 hours, the first week-long sailing sold out within 24 hours. And it's very hard to get some bookings on that ship now. So I think their advertising strategy is working. They're expecting the Utopia of the Seas to come out sometime, like to be handed over late spring. So it usually takes 2 to 3 months after that before this ship is actually in service. So I'm predicting maybe earliest we're going to see it in June, July. And if that's the case, well, the Icon of the Seas will be sailing in January and February. So that gives them 4, 5, 6 months at least to advertise the Utopia of the Seas and build up the excitement and the feeling of, I gotta get on that other new ship. So I think their strategy is right, but man, we don't know the entertainment, we don't know the itinerary, we don't know the ship design, we don't know anything about that ship, hardly at all. So again, a lot of people were very curious. Are they selling? Yeah, they have no intention of selling that ship. But speaking of Royal Caribbean, they made another huge mistake. Now, before I get there, let me just invite you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you want to keep up to date with all things cruising, from the new ships coming out to interesting things you might see in port, and just some things and tips and tricks that might just save you some money and some headaches on your next cruise and make it just a little bit better. Remember, just recently I had a story about a couple who randomly saw one of my live streams with Tony, and we were talking about insurance and just decided, yeah, we never get insurance, but we better do it. And it saved them a ton of money because lo and behold, right after they got that video and they took their next cruise, the worst of the worst happened, and it would have cost them a ton of money. So yeah, a little bit of tips and tricks here, and we'll keep you up to date, and I hope you'll join us. We'll try and make it as fun as possible. Okay, Royal Caribbean on March 11th introduced on their website a package that you could add onto your cruise. Sounds interesting. What's it involve? Well, it was an amazing package. Let me just say that. An amazing package. First of all, a welcoming bottle of wine. Okay, that's pretty standard. That's not too bad. Oh, wait a minute. They're also going to give you unlimited Wi-Fi per guest. Okay, that's a pretty good one. I enjoy that. I like my Wi-Fi on this ship. They're also going to give you backstage access pass tour. Wow, okay, that's a good one as well. Oh, by the way, you're also going to have a wine pairing lunch with the officers. What? Okay, that sounds really great. Oh, but and well, there's more. There's more. There's even more than that. They're going to give you laundry service, 1 bag per stateroom during your cruise. Well, you're thinking this is like $400, $500, $600, right? They offered it for $89.99. $89.99. Well, the Wi-Fi is normally close to $200 to $300 on the ship. So this was an amazing deal. Look at all the stuff you're getting, right? And people were snapping it up. Like that, snapping up that deal and all excited. Look at what we're going to get. We're going to get to meet the officers. We're going to have the wine pairing, get a bottle of wine, laundry, backstage pass. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And Royal Caribbean came out and said, yeah, we're sorry. Yeah, that's not really, it was a booking engine error, and that shouldn't have come up. So we really do apologize. In fact, that deal isn't even a Royal Caribbean package deal. It shouldn't have ever come up on our website. We don't even offer that. It was actually a celebrity package, not one you can buy now. That one was offered in 2019. Yeah, 4 years ago. But don't worry, we're going to refund your money back to your original form of payment, and we hope you enjoy your cruise. Okay, well, people started getting a little upset, right? That, wait a minute, I had this amazing package, and now that I could buy, I bought it, and you say, oh, by the way, it's just a clerical error. It shouldn't have been offered. Here's your money back. We're not going to honor anything. People are saying that, no. Hey, how about giving us the value of that package back? They're not going to do that, folks. That would be like giving, you know, here's say $100 and the package is worth $500. We're going to give you $400 extra. They're not going to do that. They're also saying, well, how about giving us the unlimited Wi-Fi for the same price as the $89? Because even that's cheaper. And yeah, they're not going to do that either. But let's be frank. It was on the website for 24 hours. When they caught it, fixed it, and got it out. It's not like you've been anticipating this deal for months and months and can't wait to meet the officers and can't wait to go backstage and everything because you've been anticipating it for months. You just bought it. It was 24 hours ago. They made a mistake. They apologized. And basically that's going to be it. They're not going to offer anybody anything extra for a 24-hour glitch in the system. But here's the thing. Royal Caribbean, with your booking engine, that's a bunch of things that have been going wrong. Back in December, you overbooked the Wonder of the Seas and had to figure out how to get rid of passengers off the sea because your booking engine booked too many passengers. It happened again for this spring break. You overbooked the Wonder of the Seas for too many passengers and had to offer other cruises and refunds. And now your booking engine has offered a package that doesn't even exist on your cruise line. You gotta stop having that happen, right? That cannot happen. There's gotta be checks and balances in the system to stop this from happening. and there's something wrong because it's not being caught. And that's a problem. What else is going on the booking engines that this thing is happening? I know I've caught it when I've called, and this isn't just Royal Caribbean, so let me clear that up right away. I've called into a client because the client will call me and say, hey Don, I see this cruise, this cabin, these perks for this price. And I go on my website and I see there's a $500 difference. Mine's more expensive. I said, okay, send me a screenshot of that. They send it to me. I call into the cruise line and they say my price is exactly what they're seeing as well. And I say, no, this client is on the website right now seeing this price. Let's find it. And they have to actually dig through multiple different deals and offers that are in their system to find it. And sure enough, it's there. 9 times out of 10, they can find it if I have a competent agent at the other end. And so, yeah, something's amiss with some things, but overbooking your cruise ships and, hey, offering packages that don't even exist on your cruise line. What's next? Faster to the Fun from Carnival? Is that going to be next on your website? It's not a good system, and I hope they get that fixed pretty soon. Yeah, booking engines and online stuff is my nemesis some days. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.